Morning, guys. Madman Mondello coming at you live from the Garden Garage here in beautiful Alabama. All right, Yolanda Brathwaite. Yeah, I think that's how you pronounce it. Anyway, Yolanda went ahead and purchased the console at the website, and here it is. It's all done. We've got a Trinity in here, got a 250 gig drive, all right, Ace V3, up and line servers, along with a 10-day trial of the Purge for GTA 5, as well as Bo2, MW3, and Ghost Offhosts. All right, you got GSC menus, Jiggy and Sentinel for Bo2 as well. So I'll tell you what, we're going to boot it up right now, and hopefully, when the same amount of luck this thing will boot, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to sync up a controller real quick, and then what we're going to do is we're going to roll through this thing, and I'm going to show you what you got, Yolanda. Alright, so please pay attention to this video, as it's very important that you follow what I say in order to get it online on your network for the first time, okay? So, you know, there's some little things you got to do with this thing, alright? And I'm going to show you what they are, okay? So just follow right along. We're booting into FSD, we're getting our notifications from our server. We're going to get a notification from the Purge letting us know that it's available and ready to go. Alright, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through this thing with you, okay? So, let's roll through this, okay? Under emulators, okay? You have got, what do you mean no games done? I'll give you. Alright, you got NES, which is your standard Nintendo Entertainment Center right there. That's FCEUX. You got Game Boy Advance, you got SNES 360, you got MAME, and you got Genesis Plus 360, and you're back to NES right there. Alright, you got Xbox Classic games, there's a couple classic games on there for you. Alright, homebrew section, alright? This is where little tools reside where you can blow the console up and then some, okay? Hey Kevin, how are you, man? Good to see you, brother. Going well, running around like an idiot, and trying to get ready for Christmas. Yay, Merry Christmas, that fat little elf is, ooh, little red fat, Alright, anyway, okay, so, and then we got some Xbox Live Arcade games on here as well, alright, as you can see. And then, of course, we have some Xbox 360 games, new addition on this one here. Okay, we'll go through Advanced Warfare here, you know, so on and so forth. Yeah, that's one of the new ones right there. And, you know, so on and so forth, all the games that we all know and love and play, okay? So now, what we'll do is, I'm going to show you here, we're going to go to the original dashboard. Okay, we're going to go to the Xbox 360 dashboard, hit the A button, hit it again. That will take you to the original dash on this thing. You'll see a square pop up. There it is with your name, okay? You only have 30 reserved days left. Got it? Good. Okay. Bypass the sign-in. As you can see, it's going to be up online and live. And, of course, our beautiful eyeball-pleasing HUD. And then, of course, over here we have, in our fifth tab, we have our Offhosts, okay? Now, the Offhosts are menus, okay? So you can disable them by hitting A when you hover over them. And then hit A again to enable them. All right, so if you have a couple other menus that you want to use and you don't need the Offhosts, you can disable them right here. All right, so we will go back to Xbox Home now. Alright, here we go. Alright, this is going to take us back to FSD Dash. Alright, now I'm going to show you another thing here that you got on here as well, okay? You have multiple dashboards on this thing. I put them on there for you. So in that way you can choose whatever dashboard this thing boots up into, okay? It's really easy. You go to your homebrew section right here. You go to Dash Launch, hit it. Alright, now, if you like the way it's set up, leave it alone, okay? If you want to change it, you can. Just go with the paths right here, okay? And also, by the way, you can see our default is Freestyle Dash. That's what it's booting up into. Okay, button B is going to be FX menu. Button X is going to be XEX menu. Button Y is going to be the stock dashboard. Okay, left bumper is going to be Aurora. So whenever this thing is booting up and when you get the Xbox 360 logo, press and hold the button. Alright, and it should boot to that dashboard. Okay, now if you want to set the default so like it boots into Aurora or whatever, I'll show you how to do that. You can boot into any one of these, okay, setting as default. Okay, it's real easy to do. We're going to use Aurora for example. Alright, we're going to hit A. Okay, that's going to open it up. There it is, and we're sitting in the freestyle folder. We're going to back out of here by hitting A, and then what we're going to do, we're going to go down to Aurora, and then we're going to select the Aurora XEX. We're going to hit A. See, it puts it there. All right, and then what we're going to do, we're going to hit RB. We're going to bring it down to HDD. We're going to hit X to save it. We're going to hit B to back out. It's going to reboot, and it's going to reboot into Aurora. Okay, Aurora is already set up for you. Also, you don't have to go downloading title artwork and all that other crap. It's already done. Okay, I already did it for you. See, there you go. All right, in fact, I hate when the thing hides stuff, tries to hide stuff. Yeah. Okay. So anyway, okay. Oh, God, I love damn database. Okay. Now, anyway, this is another dashboard, another form of dashboard. Oh my God, there's another one hidden. You little, there we go. All right, now everything should be fine. Okay. So now, we're in the Xbox 360 folder, as you can see. All right, now this is just like FSD, it's just a little different. Okay. We're going to hit the back button. That's going to bring up a context menu. There's your file manager like you have in FSD. Same thing pretty much. Alright, we're back out of there. Scripts, restart, reboot, shut down. Okay? We're back out of there. Alright, now, if you hit the start button, you're going to have a context menu come up. Alright, there you go. And this is the business end of this thing. There's your assets that you can download and import. Alright, you got your profile that you can set up on this thing. Okay, content, that's where all the stuff is stored. Alright, it's already stored. You don't have to mess with that in there. Alright, you got your modules, language, security, and about. Okay, I'm back out of here. Now, if you hit the RB button, it brings up this context menu right here. We're in the Xbox 360 folder. We'll move it over. And there's our Xbox Live Arcade. We'll move it over once again. There's our emulators. Move it over one more time. There's our classic games. Move it over once again. There's our homebrew section. And, of course, we have indie. And then, of course, we have show all, which shows everything that's on the hard drive. Okay? So, pretty much, you know, it's just another form of a dashboard that you can use. Okay? You can also use FX menu and XDX menu. It all depends on how simplistic you want to go or how detailed you want to go. Alright? So, now, what we're going to do is I'm going to set this thing up so it boots back up into FSD, as that's the way I default shipped them. So we'll go over to the homebrew section right here. We'll go to dash launch. Alright. And we'll go ahead, we'll go back into pass. We'll select default. And we'll back out of that folder right there. And we'll go back to the freestyle folder. We'll select that. We'll bring this down. Default.xex. There it is. Then what we'll do, we'll hit RB. We'll hit X to save it. And then beat it back out. And then boot back up into FSD dash. Alright. Now, after it boots up, I'm going to show you here the off-host menu and stuff like that, all right, just to bring you through that so you understand what the heck is going on here, okay, as far as modding and all that kind of good stuff, okay. Now, look, okay, with GTA 5 Purge menu, okay, it's really easy. It loads up and it'll give you a text box immediately. And once it starts up, just select D-pad left and X or whichever way you want to open the combo menu. And then just select that and then open it with that combo and you're good. And you'll be able to select with A and then beat it back out and then D-pad left and X or whatever you want to select for the menu combo to close the menu. It's really easy, okay? As far as, let's see here. As far as Bo2 and MW3 and Ghosts and all that crap, well, the off-hosts are the same throughout MW3, Ghosts and Bo2, okay, and all that. It's the same off-host. So the controls are the same, okay? D-pad left to open the menu. X to select, B to close, B to back out, and then D-pad left to close the menu. Alright, so we'll use Bo2 because that has a couple other menus on it, which is Jiggy and Sentinel, which I'm going to show you. Those are GSC menus, okay? So there's no special way to start up the game. Just start it up normally. Alright, as you can see, Bo2 is bypassed. Alright, and then we're going to boot on, and we're going to boot into the title here. Alright, and then once this is done here, okay, now. Yeah, we got our Dolby. We got to wait for that to go away. Okay, good. Now, we'll hit the start button, okay? And now what we will do is we will go ahead and we will press start, okay? Now, this will start up the game. We're going to select multiplayer, okay? Oh, yeah. Welcome, David Mason, okay? So we'll go to multiplayer, all right? Now, this is an offline profile, by the way, okay? Work with an Xbox Live profile. You just got to, you know, I just use offline profiles because I don't want to go online with your console, okay? So anyway, we're gonna do a local game with this thing right now. Local, there we go. All right, I'm gonna set up the bots. We're gonna use 9. All right, back out of there, good. And we're gonna start the match. Now I'm gonna start the match off with Jiggy. Jiggy is the GSC menu that's installed on him. Hold and left trigger, push down on the right thumbstick. That'll enable Jiggy. You'll see it pop up. Okay. Use A to select. Use X to back out. All right, and then of course our off-host, D-pad left to open the menu, X to select, B to back out, D-pad left to close the menu. All right, so we're going to start it off right now. I'm going to use Jiggy to set it up so that way I'm in God mode. That way then we don't have to worry about running around like a bunch of idiots and getting our head blown off and all that crap. All right, so here we go. All right, we're nuke down, good. And we're going to start up. We're going to select the gun, holding left trigger, push down on the right thumbstick. There's the menu right there. Go to main mods. We'll do quick mods. It enables all the crap and everything else. Then we'll back out of here. All right, we'll go down to bullets. And we'll spice up the bullets a little bit by using this and this. And then we'll use dog bullets. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. We'll back out of here. Okay, then we'll back out of here. Now, the off-host, D-pad left. There's your off-host menu right there. Okay. We're going to hit X to select. And we're going to turn all this stuff on right here, like that. And we're going to go down to the aimbot menu. Turn that on. Use on screen. Okay, we're not going to use auto aim. I don't want to do that because it makes you walk really funny. Okay. Yeah, we'll put pyramids around him and all that. No, we want enemy. There we go. And snap lines. All right, now we're done there. Back out of there. D-pad left. Run out here. We're going to turn it blue. Let them have it. Okay, pretty much we go right through everything and all that kind of good stuff. And of course, when you shoot dog bullets, all kinds of dogs pop up there. Of course, what do? They go ahead and destroy everything and everybody in their path. Okay. And like I said, you can fly through everything. Pretty much it all works pretty good, you know? You get up here you go. Okay. Just let everybody have it. Yeah, see? It all works good. If you want to be a real penis, hold in left trigger, push down on the right thumbstick. Well, too late. I was going to enable unfair aimbot. Pretty much that shoots through buildings and all that kind of good stuff. The doggies took care of him now. T-bone time. Here you go. Oh, this is going to hurt. You don't even know what's coming. Alrighty. So, there you go. Alright, now I'm going to show you Sentinel menu, okay, on zombies. Alright, now on Sentinel's a little different. Sentinel, you're holding on left trigger and push down the right thumbstick. You use X to select, but then to back out of it, you hold it on the left trigger and push down the right thumbstick. That will back you up the sub menu and the regular menu, okay? So we're going to back out of here. Yeah, we're going to leave the lobby. We're going to back out of here. We're going to go to zombies, okay? I'm going to go directly to zombies right here, and zombies should load up. Alright, you will see the cheats are loaded. Everything is bypassed. Everything is good. Alright, now, we'll go down to local. Okay, and we'll do transit. There you go. Alright, pick that. Transit, original, start the match, okay? And like I said, hold and left trigger, push down the right thumbstick, then open the menu. You'll see instructions over here on the left-hand side right there. Alright, so we're going to do the green run here, and I'm going to show you what this thing can do in zombies, okay? And then we will continue on showing you how to get this online for the first time. Alright? Okay? So anyway, hold and left trigger, push down right thumbstick, here's the menu. X to select, okay, God mode, infinite ammo. Yeah, we'll do a move sprint.
I think we'll get cataracts.
No clip.
This is a restaurant, right?
And we'll toggle the aimbot on. Now we'll hold in left trigger, push down right thumbstick. That brings it back out to the to the main menu here. Once the sub menu by hitting X, okay, we'll go grab a gun here. Hang on here. We'll grab a fully automatic RPG. There you go. Okay. And now hold in left trigger, push down the right thumbstick. That'll bring it back. You mother... Here, you like that in your face, huh? Okay? So anyway, as you can see, it all works pretty good. Alright, there's all kinds of stuff on here. You can, just by hitting X, you spawn a whole bunch of zombies if you want. You can blast them right off the screen if you want, okay? You can also kill all the zombies, okay? You can make them crawl, you can freeze the zombies, no head, super melee, all that kind of good stuff, alright? So all kinds of good stuff in the menu here. Models menu, forge menu, zombies menu, power-ups, rounds menu, teleport menu, map mods, lobby mods, game settings, players menu, all players menu. Alright, so pretty much it's a full complement. Excuse me. There you go. Alright, so anyway, as you can see, it all works pretty good. So now, what we're going to do is we're going to back out of here. Okay, good. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to get this thing online for the first time. This is very important that you pay attention to it. Izzy, how you doing, man? Good to see you. I'm right in the middle of a live stream, but I will answer your questions if that's what you have. Okay? So anyway, Yolanda, okay, now I'm going to show you how to get this thing online for the first time, alright? It's very simple. It's very easy. Alright? You should be able to do this without a problem. Alright? When you first get the thing, don't just plug it in and go. You're going to wind up sitting at an Xbox logo. Okay? What you have to do, you got to pull the drive door, pull the hard drive out, leave it out. Plug it in, alright? Then what you do is you power it on. Alright? Once the system powers on, it's going to boot up, and you're going to boot up into the dashboard. Okay? Once it boots up into the dashboard, it's going to boot up into the stock dashboard. You're not going to get the fancy thing or anything like that, because all of that is on here. Okay? So, that's the way that works. Okay? So now what we'll do is we'll sync up a controller, and now you'll see that we're going to go ahead and we're going to go, and it's going to get to the stock dashboard here. Alright? Now once that happens, which we should, right? Yep, there we go. Alright, now, we're going to go up, we're going to go over, we're going to go to settings, we're going to go to system, okay? When we go to system, we're going to go to network settings. Alright, at network settings, your Wi-Fi is going to pop up over here, so I'm going to want you to highlight it, click on it, and put your password in. Once you do that, it's going to automatically test the Xbox Live connection like this. You should get a check mark and 2 red X's, okay? Alright, and it's very important that you get that 1 check mark, alright? You got to get this, okay? If you don't get that check mark, you're going to wind up with a mess on your hands in plain English, okay? Because what that means is it's not letting the Xbox on your local area network, and that you're going to have to deal with your router because your router's not letting it happen, okay? So, because if it works here, it works on my router, it's going to work everywhere on everybody else's router with WP2SK, authorization, which is a Wi-Fi password idea. So it's the same old, same old. But if you don't get a check mark there, you better check your router and find out why. Okay. Also, hotspots can also make it kind of hard to get online too. But I've had people that have had great success, and I've had people that had problems with their, with using a hotspot. It's just the way it is. All right. But anyway, okay, if you're hooking to a regular router and all that crap, okay, or a hotspot or whatever, click on your network, put your password and everything. Let this thing go. You should get a check mark, 2 red X's, okay? You might get 2 check marks and red X. It doesn't really matter. The only thing we care about is that one right there. Now, once you get that powered system off, okay? When you power the system off, what I want you to do, I want you to take the hard drive, slip it back in. You'll see with a click. Close the drive door. Then what I want you to do, I want you to pull a power supply on this thing. This is very important that you do this. Leave it out for 5 minutes, okay? Do not plug it in. Leave it out for 5 minutes. All right, the reason being is we have to clear all the buffers, all the TCP, and all the crap that's in there on the south bridge. Okay, the only way to do that is by leaving this unplugged, because there's capacitors in there that are constantly charged, and if you leave this plugged in, you're going to wind up with DNS errors. Okay, so enough said about that. Leave it out 5 minutes. After 5 minutes is up, plug it back in. And the only reason why I could plug it back in is because it's already on my network. So my network credentials are right. Okay, and that's the only reason why. And sometimes even then, that bites me in the ass. Okay, so, and there I am with a DNS server, and I got to sit there and leave it out for 5 minutes. But anyway, I'm going to plug it back in, and hopefully everything will go all right. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead. Once we do that, we're good. We're going to power it back on. All right, and hopefully, for the love of God, this thing will boot back up. And then I'm going to show you how to get onto onto Xbox Live here. Okay, so as you can see, it's booting. Okay, now what's going to happen is this green stuff that's moving around, it's going to stop moving. Okay, once it stops moving, it means it locked the server. You're going to hear the fan speed kick up. It's going to load up FSD, and you're going to get plugins notifications coming across the bottom of the screen, which is what we want. Okay, there we go. That's one. And then we're going to get one more from the Purge. That's how we know that we're on the internet, because we're locked on and we're good. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're going to go right over to the homebrew section right here. And then what we're going to do, okay, is we're going to go to Xbox 360 dashboard. Hit the A button. Hit it again. You should get a square that pops up with your name on it, okay? And we did, okay, which is good. That means that we are hooked to live now, okay? The DNS is right and everything else. There you are, okay? So we're good. Now, what you're going to do, I'm going to tell you right now. If you have a retail Xbox profile that you spent money on and everything, do not download it to this thing, okay? Go on xboxlive.com/live. Make yourself a modder's profile. Make a profile that has nothing to do with your retail profile, okay? The reason being is this is a modified bootloader, and I don't care what anybody says, because they're not God and they don't know, okay? But at any given time, anything can happen, and God forbid you get a profile ban or something like that, then there goes your profile, there goes your retail profile, goodbye, it's done. You spent money on it, and now you lost it, okay? You don't want to do that. So what do you want to do? You want to make a modder's profile. With a modder's profile, you can modify your retail profile pretty safely, okay? And if you do that, then that's good. And you just leave your retail profile. That's it, okay? No more. But then once you make your profile using Outlook for the email credentials and everything, then all you have to do is just go ahead and you download it, okay? Now, when you download it, what it's going to look like when it loads is like this. It's going to spin it around, okay? There it goes. You're going to get the spinning wheel of death, and then it's going to pop up. Boom, your profile is loaded. You're on live, and life is good. There you go, all right? Now, if you have a problem downloading your profile, and what I mean by that is you're sitting there for 15 minutes, the damn thing isn't downloaded. Well, it's not going to because it got corrupted, okay? So there's a way to fix that, all right? And this is only if you have a problem downloading your profile. Go up, go over, go to settings, go to system, go down to storage, hit A, all right? Highlight these hard drives, okay, and then hit A, all right? And then what you're going to do, all right, is you're going to go to profiles, okay? Underneath this profile is going to be the profile that you tried to download, all right? I want you to highlight it by going down with the D-pad, hitting A, and then I want you to delete it right off the hard drive. Just get rid of it. Get rid of it. It's corrupt. It's done. Okay, so just get rid of it. After that's done, back out of here, back out of here. Then what I want you to do is I want you to go ahead, once you're back out of here, leave that highlighted, I want you to hit Y. Okay, and then what I want you to do, I want you to clear the system cache twice. So we're going to do it once, just like that, and then we're going to hit Y again. Bring it down, clear the system cache. Okay? Do it twice. Now it's clear. Okay, then what you're going to do, back out of here, go up, go over, go to social, sign in, sign out, download the profile, and you're good to go. All right, once it downloads, then go ahead and you go right back to FSD, hit the guide button, and bring it to FSD, there you are, home. Okay, and now take it back to FSD. Now, one other thing after you do this, okay? Once you do this, then what I want you to do, all right, is I want you to go over to the homebrew section, okay? There's a tool in there that we must use, all right? And it's called XM360. We're going to hit that. I'm going to start it up for you, okay? Now, what this is going to do here is with your profile loaded, all right, you got to remember, all the XBLA and all the downloadable content is locked to this console, okay? It's got to be locked to this console. It's got to be hashed to this console, all right? The only way to do that, okay, is through XM360, okay? So, you know, what it's doing is actually building the title list of all of the downloadable content and stuff like that, okay, as you can see, and all the XBLA. Right now we're on the XBLA, okay? What we got to do is we got to make sure that this is unlocked to your profile that's sitting on this console. Okay, now if you download downloadable content or XBLA or anything like that, you know, from the internet or whatever, and you put it on here in the content folder, you got to come here and unlock it, because if you don't, you won't see it. It won't work. That'll be it. Period. Okay? So now, here's what you're going to do. Okay? We're going to unlock the XBLA. Okay? So we're going to go over with the D-pad, go to unlock XBLA, hit it. Okay? You'll see 0 Xbox Live Arcade files that they're already unlocked, so there's no reason to unlock them. Good. Okay? Then what you're going to do, you're going to go to Show DLC, you're going to hit A. Okay? Once you go over to Show DLC, excuse me, sorry. Once we go over to Show DLC, what we're going to do is we're going to bring this over here, we're going to bring this to Unlock DLC, we're going to hit A. Alright, now it's going to unlock all the downloadable content. This is what you're going to do when you download content from, you know, from torrent sites or whatever. Like I said, you put it on the console, but if it's not unlocked, it ain't going to play. It's that simple, okay? So you got to unlock it, okay? Now, once you're done here, hit OK. Then what we do is we go to exit the dash, okay? And then what we do, boom, there it is, okay? And we're good. Now, it's going to bring back up the dashboard. We're going to bring back FSD dash. Now you are good to go, and you are good to go and play. All right, so life is grand. Now, there's two other things that we got to do, though. All right, I want to show you something here, okay? Emulators, they work just fine with the server on and everything. Okay, just to show you, Game Boy Advance, we'll hit that, all right? Now what we'll do is we'll go ahead and we'll go to, let's see here, we'll go to Games. As you can see, it's fully loaded with games, all right? I mean, there's over 7,000 ROMs on here, okay, for all of the MAME and all of the old stand-up arcade games and everything else, okay? So you can use your trigger, right trigger, page by page going down, left trigger, page by page going up. D-pad down, D-pad up, okay? A to play the game, B to back out to the main menu. It's that simple, okay? They all work the same way. There you go. Then once you want to exit, just hit that, boom, it'll bring you back to FSD dash. Now, classic games, okay? For classic Xbox games, all right? That is an emulator that is built on 360, all right? It's a compatibility emulator, okay? It lets it run the original Xbox games in here. Okay, however though, is with the server on, and what I mean by that is when you have this nice little fancy dashboard right here, well, when you try to run the classic games, it interferes with it, okay? So we'll do Tony Hawk Underground, right, we'll hit it, and the end result is a big black screen where you can't do a damn thing, okay? Except sit there going like, what the hell is happening, okay? So, I'll tell you what's happening. It's calling the same place in the guide that my server's calling. So, when it does that, PPCs do not like that at all. It kind of figure a traffic light that's red on both, that's green on both sides. Okay, you're gonna have a collision. Okay, not a good thing. Okay, so here's what's happening. This is how you remedy this situation. Okay, what you do is you put the console in bypass mode. What I mean by that is this. It's very easy. You shut it down. Okay, and what do? We put it in bypass mode by hitting power and eject. Leave the tray hanging out. Okay, until it reaches FSD or whatever dashboard it is that you chose, okay? Now, mind you, you're going to have a network connection on your LAN, which will allow you to connect Xbox 360 Neighborhood, will allow you to connect FTP, all right? But it will not let the other plugins run, like plugin 2, 3, 4, and 5, whatever the heck it is, okay? It won't let them run. Okay, it only let plugin 1 run, which is XBDM, which allows you the connection to the LAN network, okay? So, that's what we want. So you're not going to get any plugins coming across the screen, no nothing. It's just going to boot up into this. You're going to have a stock dashboard, okay? Let me sync up my controller here, all right? And as you can see, stock dashboard, there you go, okay? It's gray. There's your HUD, okay? It's stock, all right? Now, however, though, we can go on over to Xbox Classic games, all right? Tony Hawk Underground, hit it, and now it's going to start. See, there's the Xbox logo. Life is grand, okay? And it'll start playing the game. There you go. And there's your original Xbox One, I think they top 20 model game, okay? And there you go, alright? So, I'm playing English, the game works, everything works on it, and we're good, okay? So now, once we want to get out of the game, hit the guide button, Xbox Home, boom, done. There you go, alright? So, now, I hope you got all that, okay? Listen, I want to thank you for your business, Yolanda. I really do appreciate it. Okay, we're going to be shipping off this afternoon. All right, we'll have a tracking number for you by tonight. All right, and it will be on the way. Thank you again for your business. I hope that you have a very Merry Christmas. Thanks, guys, for hanging with me and hanging out with me and everything. I really, really do appreciate it. Andre was yeah, Jason, I'm having a good day, brother. I'm running around like a freaking crazy man, you know? But anyway, you know, Yolanda, thank you so much for your business, okay? Now, I got a bunch more I got to do because I got about 3 or 4 more to get out. That, you know, that's just today. So anyway, you know, like I said, I am busy. But anyway, listen, thanks so much again for your business. I greatly do appreciate it, all right? And like I said, we're going to ship it out and get it all done. You guys also that were hanging with me, I hope that you all have a great day. All right, enjoy the day, and I'll catch you on the flip side. You all take it easy, guys. Have a good one.